Jim Jones, he would say, "You'll die before you leave here."
Fail to follow my advice, you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry.
Jim Jones demanded loyalty. He controlled everything.
Folks have really not done a good job of showing what was attractive about my father. I'm not here to protect his memory at all. But so what you see in the media about my father, one who didn't experience the temple can't help but think, why would anybody follow that guy?
These people never had a chance. They had been victims of racism, they were victims of poverty. Jim Jones came along and offered them something. They trusted him and they believed him, but he was a crazy son of a bitch. And he was willing to see them all die.
This was a time in America where people were imagining what society could be. We had the Black Panthers movement. We also experienced the Hare Krishnas. But most interesting to me was Jim Jones and the People's Temple.
Dad was dynamic at times. In the middle of a service, he would, out of nowhere, jump off the stage, wrap an African-American woman up in his arms, and my heart would melt.
When I heard Jim Jones, he spoke about how much he respected the civil rights movement and how important it was that we continue to live out Dr. Martin Luther King's dream. So for me, it was excitement.
Now will each of you give a very fond embrace to your neighbor.
Reverend Jones, how do you account for such an avid following as you seem to have?
I'm principled and dedicated to my people.
Jim Jones became friends with these political people of the day that were being brought into the church to talk before us. People like Angela Davis, Harvey Milk, Moscone. And little did they know, after they left, Jim Jones twisted and represented what they said to show us how evil society was becoming. So we would need to go somewhere and build a place where everybody was equal.
Miles back into the bush, we will be in Jonestown. This is the road leading us to there.
No words could describe the peace, the beauty, the sense of accomplishment and responsibility and camaraderie that's here.
I thought of it as a community that was being built that had the opportunity to become something that actually might be equivalent to a utopia, filled with good people.
It was something that was absolutely amazing.
But when Dad got there, it was a very different environment. For Dad, the temple didn't exist beyond him. The world didn't exist beyond him. It's the ultimate addiction, I think, adulation. One of the first things Dad did when he got to Jonestown was to take people's passports away from them. If you wanted to go back stateside, you had to ask his permission.
Do you want to go home? Oh. Well, then be seated and shut your mouth and don't be in my face anymore.
Jim Jones worked diligently to break apart the family unit. Everything you did was monitored.
They're on my sight. I was trying to keep some humanity around here. Shut your ass down.
Dad became cruel, and we became numb to it.
He had us trapped. We had no way out of Jonestown.